All right, so I'm here today to, I don't know, share an opening of a package. What I wanted to do, I've gotten real interested in talking about my sewing machines, in particular the 301. So I ordered one that has pretty much nothing to it. I didn't know maybe if I wanted to go somewhere with creating something new or starting from scratch. So I paid more for shipping than I did for the sewing machine. It is an as-is. There is nothing to it. There no pedal, no cord, nothing. So I don't even know. The only thing I do remember, it did have the tension, the thread tension, and maybe the motor that's on the inside. Other than that, it's just a plain body. Doesn't even have the hinged little table. So I just wanted to see what it looks like. Maybe even consider later maybe making it decorative and then adding stuff. I don't know, maybe take the coating off. It's not my favorite color anyway. But maybe take the coating off and I don't know, putting a new one on, maybe trying decals. Maybe it could be kind of experimental. So got this package several days ago, and like I said, this actually the first time I've ever tried to do something in front of the camera to share a package, because unfortunately I'm a pretty good buyer. This person did a really good job in packing. They had styrofoam on the sides. There's plenty of room. They did bubble wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bubble wrap. Oh, look, they even put styrofoam in between. And, they've included some gears here. So I wasn't expecting that. But I can already see that, boy, it needs a cleaning. But let's just try. I don't know if you can see this. There we go. If you can do a top view. And we're going to pull this out of the box. And this person has included a couple of things here. I'm going to check through this box, make sure nothing is left in there. But yeah, they did a great job in packing to get it here. Like I said, it's pretty, this kind of machine, the 301 Singer, is pretty sturdy and can take quite some punishment here. So we're looking, and let's see, I'm going to untape this. I can see that other than dirt, maybe now residue from the tape, which won't be too hard to get rid of, but it has nothing. So you can see that they've taken off the thread stitching, the length of the stitch. They took off the thread rewinder, but you can see I've got some of the motor wires here. They've pretty much did a great job in stripping it. The only thing about packing with styrofoam is that it gets in some of the parts and kind of aggravating. But it does look like they have most of the insides here. I see some loose wires here. I'm not sure if you can see that. So we'll see where that goes. When I turn it over, okay, we see the motor, which I'm going to try to take out, not presently, because I'm thinking that the reason this motor is still in here is that it was probably hard to get out. So there is a technique to getting that out, and we'll do that maybe in another video. But it does have where the feed dogs can go up and down when they're in there by the turn of this knob here, as you saw. I don't know if you can see that moving right here. So that's a good thing. I just recently found out about that little lever and how it works, like if you're darning something. Looks like this probably wasn't taken care of, and I guess the person who had this originally probably took the parts to sell the parts individually. But like I said, I kind of wanted something different to play with, maybe to take out the motor, which is the PA2-8, which is specific to the 301 Singer. The basic insides are here, so that's a good thing. All these are here. It's just a matter of, it even has the tension, the thread tension thing right here. So I'll take that apart and make sure everything is there. But like I said, I wanted to try something new. And so this is the unwrapping. And let's see what they have in the bag. I wasn't quite sure that I was going to get anything else. So we have some screws. And then this gear, I'll have to figure out where that goes. And then this is in the bottom. This holds the plate for the oil pan. I recognize it. And then just some other tiny screws that are always helpful to have the extra screws to know which ones you need to make sure you have when you're ordering parts. So you can order all the parts that are missing, and maybe I'll just take some parts that I have on hand or parts from other machines that I have, and I'm excited to test this thing out. So check me later. Subscribe. Bye.